hive looks like when it's not full of bees. So each one of these is called a box. The boxes have different names depending on their use. Ones that are used to store honey are called honey supers, and the ones to store bees and eggs and the queen is called the brood box, and it's usually on the bottom. Bees orient their storage in the manner of honey on top, pollen in the middle, and brood on the bottom. So the brood is always in the lower box, so when you exclude the queen, we have a screen that's called a queen excluder, and it has a very specific size, and the queen has a larger body than the workers or the drones, and it doesn't allow the queen to enter into the top box just by size alone. So the queen is kept in the bottom with all the nurse bees, and all of the eggs and brood are raised in the bottom box, and then everything above that is honey and pollen. You could have 2 brood boxes and then 3 honey supers on top. The hive we're going to go look at only has 1 brood box and 1 honey super on top. So inside, these are called frames. They're made of wood, and inside is a foundation that's called, and these foundations are made of beeswax, and they have a honeycomb pattern stamped into them. They're very fragile, so you can touch them, but if you depress on them, they'll deform. They have metal wires, stainless steel wires inside them, just so they keep their shape. And what the bees do, they'll take the hexagon pattern and they'll expand that outward to build a comb on either side.
Really?
Yeah. And when the comb is expanded, it's called a cell, and they use the cells to lay eggs, store honey, pollen, and also nectar and other things.
Adam, do you know how these are produced? Do they press these out of wax, or do they...
Yeah, what they do is I believe they lay the wires lengthwise, and then they pour molten wax inside of that, and then they use a press to...
Embed the wire.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the same sheeting that would be used if you're rolling it up to make beeswax candles,
exactly,
right? You can buy that at craft stores.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to do is get, instead of having to buy new substrates, I'll refine this back into new substrates for myself, if I can get one of those molds. And we have the wire already. So.
Do you know where these hives are made now?
Personally, no.
There used to be a company in Brantford, the H.M. Klabine Company,
oh, yeah?
that manufactured all of